Look at the moon.
Oh my god, this is definitely not normal.
What is up, Blue Crew? How's it going, Green Giants? And welcome, Ledger citizens, to another DL Talk. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Thanks to anybody who's hitting the likes. Thanks to any new viewers. Thanks for the support to the channel, guys. This is Shadowban Nation, Shadowban City. It's hard to break through the wall of our firmament over here, but I appreciate you guys hitting the like. Any new viewers, let me know how the stream quality is coming through. Let me know how everything is coming through. We've been kind of getting, attacked by YouTube, I guess, for playing some of these NTT data videos. So now it's kind of slowing down everything, but I hope the quality of the video is coming through all right, you guys. I hope we don't get interrupted too much. Oh, here, probably if I can close down my OneDrive, that would also help with things as well. There we go. Let me close that. Let me close down all these extra apps we got running. Maybe my computer's like overloading right now. Great. And then once again, yeah, let's close this down. All right, we should be coming through all right now. What's up, Inspector Music? What's up, Danny? Good to see you. What's up, Legendary? Tim Shea. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Once again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a pro trader, and I'll never tell you what to do. I am always wrong, but the Blue Crew is always right. This is the best community, but the worst show at the same time. Appreciate y'all. You guys are awesome. All right, so we got Bitcoin here taking a dump on us, man. So Bitcoin started going down. Everything else started following suit. Some people are saying this is a little bit of they're expecting a shakeout over the weekend and then come back Monday and next week strong. But let's take a closer look at what's going on here. with Bitcoin. Let's go into our charts. And cryptos that are up in the past 24 hours on the Blue Crew list. Let me just show you guys what the Blue Crew list is. Because there's always a crypto that's up. Even when things are dumping, it always seems that, you know, around these sideways days, some cryptos are still up despite Bitcoin dumping. But our Blue Crew list is Bitcoin, Solana, XRP, ADA, Avalanche, Link, Atom, XLM, Near, Filecoin, HBAR, VeChain, Algorand, QNT, Tezos, Helium, newly added to the Blue Crew list. Blue Crew voted it in. FLR, XDC, IOTA, Ocean, CSPR, AGIX, Jasmy, DAG, SGB, EWT, Cody, Band, Solo, ELA, Electronium, Kin, CSC, Dragon Chain, XDB, XX Network, XPX, XAH, Velo, SHX, Flix, GBEX, Evernode, XTAR, Corium, Anchor, and Aqua. So let's check out which cryptos on the Blue Crew list are up in the past 24 hours, and then we'll delve into what's going on with, with BTC. FLR doing all right, holding pretty strong at around the 2-cent range. We'll see what ends up going down here with FLR. XX doing all right, holding above the 10-cent range. We'll see if these things, these are low cap cryptos. FLR not so much as the XX Network. XX Network very low cap, so this one could be due for high volatility. It can go down to 8 cents for all we know, within the next 24 hours. That's just the nature of, high volatility cryptos and low caps. So same thing with SHX. SHX holding out pretty well, though, above the 004 range. If Bitcoin keeps going down, though, I think we can expect maybe SHX to start following suit as well. We got Sologenic at 15.9. XDC, my gosh, dude, how undervalued XDC is. Under 5 cents. It's unbelievable to have this opportunity at a nickel XDC. Just out of this world. I'm new to the channel, about 2 weeks. Danny, hey, welcome, man. Welcome. Everybody, let's welcome our new Grays in the chat. We got Jess in the chat as well. He's 111307B. Shout out to him. Shout out to Danny. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Don't let the blue wrenches and green giants intimidate you. Flair doesn't care about BTC. Yeah, doesn't care about BTC's feelings, that's for sure. Let's jump into what's going on with BTC, though. Let's see what else is going on with XRP as well. So with XRP, I mean, there is room to go down more, man. There's room to go down possibly to the 52-cent range even for XRP. 53 cents, somewhere around there. We have some room to go down even more for XRP. But if it starts to bounce from here, we've had a wick earlier before. We've seen that this has been kind of like an area of accumulation, if you will. All these wicks, this collection of wicks right here, right? Maybe we're going to get a nice little V-shaped recovery for XRP, coming back up strong, maybe going up to the 57-cent range, and then just continue going sideways. And hopefully we can just ascend back up to the top of this channel and start breaking the kind of spiral downward trend that this thing has been going on, right? So if we can break past this and go back to the top of the channel, we can break past the 58-cent barrier there. XRP could be looking good, but it's looking, the indicators are kind of just looking all over the place. You got the stock RSI showing that we're at a top, that possibly more selling pressure could come, but then the MACD kind of showing selling pressure is easing up. So kind of a confusing area, but we're seeing that, people have been buying up at around this range. So, it's hard keeping the faith right here, but we do have room to go lower. But don't be surprised if we start getting some accumulation as well. I've been hearing rumors, though, sell off during the weekend, and then coming back strong in the next following week. But this is a pretty strong sell-off already starting off going into the weekend. Maybe we get a surprise over the weekend. Who knows? I mean, at the end of the day, once again, I'm not a pro trader. I'm not a financial advisor. I'll never tell you guys what to do. Checking out Bitcoin and what Bitcoin's been doing. I mean, so far, our $10 leverage position on calling the short there at 48K or 47K BTC, definitely paying off dividends. Let's see if it can even reach those highs again in the short term. Long term, sure, there's a lot of hope for BTC, but, with this ETF nonsense, they're trying to buy back in at very, very cheap prices of Bitcoin. So that means we can go back to like about 31K. And if it's even worse than that, I could see maybe even 23K BTC. I don't know if that's going to be coming right away though. I mean, this is a pretty strong sell-off. It's showing short-term on the daily at least. We're going to be due for, like, so far this has been an accumulation range as well for BTC, right? This area that we're in, this 40K, above 40K, hell, even touching what? Did it touch 39K once? It didn't even touch 39K once. So around this 40K range, it's been an area of accumulation. People have been buying at around this range. Is that going to stop as we go into the weekend? We'll see. If it starts going down to 38K, I mean, 38K is going to be a good chance for a relief rally back up to the 42, 43K range. But then it's just going to start this, like, you know, stairway down to hell, dude, basically. You know, shorts are going to be loving it. Longs are going to be hating it, right? So it's just about the timing here. But, you know, we've been expecting this relief rally for some time for Bitcoin. It finally came through. We've been calling this a relief rally for Bitcoin, right? This is also the ETF hype rally. But after so much selling pressure from 2021 up to end of 2022, basically, Bitcoin turned around and had a hell of a 2023 year, guys. A great relief rally during the 2023 year. Don't be surprised if the first half of 2024 is pretty freaking brutal in terms of retracements, right? The ETF stuff, them trying to buy back at cheaper Bitcoin, right? So don't be surprised if Bitcoin doesn't continue up from here. Some people are thinking, hey, man, we can maybe at least touch 50K and that's the end of the relief rally. Yeah, sure, that could be a possibility, but I like starting to take short positions, or probably not now. The time to take short positions was right there at 48K, 47K when we were saying it on the stream there. What's up, Dave? How you doing? Appreciate you. I did my research. What's up, Slap You Silly? Good to see you, man. Good to see the grays in the chat. Ripple dump XRP on retail every month and will till the end of time. Hey, it's all good, man. Slap You Silly. At the end of the day, man, we're not here to like try to bash on other projects or anything like that. We're all trying to see the promised land. We're all trying to make filthy gains. We're here to be tigers, man. We're trying to take advantage of opportunities, not here to bust balls on other projects and say this project sucks, that project sucks. Doesn't matter, dude. We're such a small group, my man, that to have infighting is just not probably the way to go, in my opinion. I mean, it's such a small group of people that even have a chance at digital assets. Any of these digital assets, nobody knows the future guaranteed for any of these digital assets. But we do got a feeling that it's a big part of the future, though, right? One of these is going to hit in a big way. And hell, if we get speculative bull cycles, all of them are going to be hitting in a big way. I've been doing this for 7 to 8 years. I've seen walls of green on the whole list here. A whole wall of green, and that's including XRP, my man. I've seen a whole wall of red, and that's including BTC, my dude. So at the end of the day, we're still in speculative Wild West times. It's such a small group of people that are even in this space to begin with. So, you know, bashing on other projects, you know, it's not really our thing. We're here to just take advantage of opportunities and then just wish that everybody could see the promised land at the end of the day. Whatever crypto you're invested in, Slap You Silly, I hope you see the promised land, man. I hope you retire. I hope you come back and tell this channel I told you so on anything, right? I love it. Hey, did anybody make any recent profits possibly shorting the market recently? You know, claps to you, right? It's a celebration here, man. It's a celebration over here. We're so lucky to even have awareness of any of these crypto digital assets, dude. But anyways, moving on. I was just joking yesterday when I said we needed another dip to accumulate. Yeah, Sniff, geez, man. What did you do, Sniff? Why did you crash the market? You freaking whale. You just had to crash your Flix holdings and then thus crash the whole market as well. How dare Ripple spend 200 mil to defend against the king? No, but shout out to everybody here. Thanks for hitting the likes, guys. Thanks for the 15 likes starting off the stream. But yeah, crypto that's on top right now in the past 24 hours is only Flare, and it's doing pretty well, right? SHX is doing good, hovering around the 004 range. It really just depends on if Bitcoin wants to crash or not. If Bitcoin breaks below the 40K range, like, holy cow, get ready for possibly a landslide down to like the low 30K range, maybe even mid 25 23k range. Like, that is a possibility. I do expect some relief rallies on the way down, like I was showing that staircase pattern towards the downside, so there could be some good little swing trade opportunities. But yeah, this is a scary time because there was a lot of overconfidence in this relief rally, and we were sensing it, right? We were sensing it. We wanted a relief rally. We got our relief rally. It's going to consolidate down. There may be even a major global catalyst that happens and crashes the market, and then bull cycle will continue and the real bull cycle will begin. It won't be the relief rally that gives a hint that we're coming back into the bull cycle, right? If it wasn't me, it was G and the other members of the Hey, sniff. Be careful, man. We have our circle of trust. Remember that. XRP is going to 48 cents. Get ready for the dip. Oh, man, more monkey. Don't tell me, dude. Don't tell me, man. I mean, this may be a good day to be a tiger right now, because if everybody's saying it's going lower, I think I might just like enter like a mini long position just to get some short-term gains as we're going towards the downside. Because now everybody's like, hey, it's going to crash. It's going to crash. You know, I like gauging sentiment in that way. Like right now, a lot of people are in fear, right? So I'm sure some people are selling right now on a red day, and that's pretty sad, man. Like, the time to sell or take profits is on the green, but a lot of people get too greedy, man. A lot of people get too greedy, and now that they're seeing their portfolios going down, they're trying to, you know, mitigate risk, I guess, and you know, maybe selling a little bit of bag just in case it goes a little lower, and then next thing you know, you get a little relief rally that comes back, making you buy into the green, and then they crash it on your ass again, man. It's just so funny how these colors, man, this red and green color just affects emotions so much. BTC at 30k, XRP likely 40 cents. I mean, we'll see, dude. We'll see. XRP and XLM are trending against BTC pretty well. Like, I think if BTC were to go down, we actually get a good relief rally for XRP, right? XRP is actually going against BTC right now. Showing on the daily, like, there could be a retracement for XRP right here against BTC. But if you look at the month, I mean, XRP is getting ready to blow, dude. XRP did go up while BTC was going down in the 2017-2018 bull cycle. There's cryptos that go against BTC sometimes, but then they follow suit eventually. Who knows? But anyways, let's keep moving on. Let's jump into the news. We'll jump back into the charts. If you guys want to shout out any cryptos that we should check out, please feel free to do so. We have a great crypto that I want to introduce you to that I just kind of remembered. Vega. I want to put this one up to vote. Vega. Oh my gosh, this crypto has caught my eye, man. I am very excited for what Vega could be doing. It's not listed on major exchanges. You can get it on KuCoin and Bit4x and Gate.io. This crypto's at $1.23 with an all-time high of 23 bucks and a total supply of 65 million. Woo! XPX got my blood boiling. Hey man, I'm sorry for that Inspector Music. I remember yesterday you were saying you were buying, and now you could have just bought at cheaper prices here. But hey man, XPX, we're keeping the faith, dude. It's still above the 000-500 range where we originally found it there. So let's keep it going. But yeah, Vega has got my eye. It's running good volume, low supply, low price dynamics, and then check out the substance here, man. Check out the juice with Vega. Let's go to their website and let's go to their X. Some pretty big stuff going on with Vega, and I'm surprised that nobody really talks about it. I think it was a thing that people were talking about maybe back in 2022 or 2023, but this has kind of been the forgotten man in the crypto space, and they are building, I'll tell you what. Let's check out their X first. Let me show you the type of people that are following this Vega protocol. The world's most advanced DEX, uncompromisingly decentralized. Check out the quality of followers that they have. They have the Cosmos ecosystem following them. They have Ripple X following them. They have Kava following them. They got freaking Evernode creator following them. They got Pantera Capital following them, right? You got the creator of Osmo following them as well. One of the most popular dexes in the space right now, Osmo, following Vega. Ripple X following Vega. Cosmos following Vega. Kava following Vega. And then this is a decentralized infrastructure that allows anyone to create products and markets and be a market maker or trade. They've been active on their X as well, which is good to see. Then if you go to some news about Vega, check this out. Because I saw on their website, you go to their website here, and it says backed by Pantera, Coinbase Ventures, Arrington XRP Capital, and then check this out, Ripple. 3 commas. I mean, some really good backers for this project here, right? But Ripple being a backer, so I was like, okay, I got to get some proof of this, man. I got to get some proof. I mean, we got the Ripple X following them, right? So that's a big deal. And then check this out from Ripple themselves. Oh man, they freaking don't have this link anymore. Of course they don't, but they had a link saying investing in Vega protocol, right? But check this out with Business Wire here. So Vega raises $5 million to develop decentralized derivatives protocol. Vega, a decentralized trading technology startup, announced a strategic seed raise of more than $5 million. The round was led by Pantera Capital, which aims to facilitate the transition from more inclusive capital markets to investments in decentralized finance. Vega protocol's design can restructure the trillions of dollars per day derivatives markets to run automatically over to peer-to-peer networks with investment bank grade risk management processes. The global group of strategically chosen backers also includes Spring Ripple, the Spring initiative from Ripple, right? Hatched, NGC Ventures, Rockway Blockchain, right? So, as you can see here, this freaking thing is possibly a beast in the making. Like, you got that Ripple connection, it perks my ears up. And you got a low price, and you're going red. You're still active. You got quality followers. I mean, this looks like, and I actually, downloaded their wallet. I looked into some of their products that they got going on, right? Their apps and tools look pretty cool. You can check out all this stuff on their website, vega.xyz. But this one definitely caught my eye. This is a layer 2 crypto. It's integrated so far from what we know with Ethereum, XRPL, and then I think soon to be Cosmos. So as a layer 2 crypto, that's a beautiful thing where it can create interoperability amongst all these other and integrate with a lot of these layer 1 infrastructures. So this is by nature a layer 2 crypto. Don't worry, G, it's greed boiling. I see. Oh, I see. You got the eye of the tiger on XPX right now. You're like, damn, dude. XLM is awful. XLM is definitely pissing me off right now for sure. I got a long position on XLM, and I'm getting hyped up for the Sorobon smart contracts, and I hope I don't get liquidated before that price starts to pivot for XLM, because it's kind of crazy that there's no like volume coming through with the advent of Sorobon. Like, it's just kind of ridiculous that there's no like speculators jumping into XLM right now anticipating Sorobon smart contracts. But hey, we're gonna stay patient, gonna stay diligent. But Vega, black and white crypto as well, $1.23. Total market cap is only 79 million, 65 million total supply. I mean, I don't mind getting 100 of these and just seeing what ends up happening in the future with this crypto, right? I mean, that's the type of money I'm playing with. I don't know. You guys are some big time players out there in the Blue Crew. Everybody's got different type of, expenses and whatever's coffee money or throwaway money to them and everything like that. But yeah, I'm liking this crypto as long as it's sideways and kind of looking dead and nobody really knows about it. It's on limited exchanges, still being active, still developing, very low cap. I mean, I'm excited to just see if Vega can do anything and start showing some signs of life. Maybe we get to see a 99-cent Vega if Bitcoin keeps crashing here. But this crypto came out during the bear cycle as well. That's a thing with Vega. It came out in 2021 during the bear cycle and just freaking crashed down from, what was it, the $20 high that it had all the way down to $1 here. So I'm interested to see where Vega is going to be going. I love that Ripple connection. I love Pantera Capital connection. I love that it's a low supply, low price, young crypto. This one could catch people by surprise. I definitely think so. So Vega is definitely one to consider. adding on to the Blue Crew list in the future, in my opinion, just for that Ripple connection alone, right? So Evening Alchemist and other crypto enthusiasts, what's up, Absolute Twaddle? How you doing, man? Appreciate you tuning in. Thanks to any new grays tuning in. Thanks for the 22 viewers, 20 likes. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the information you're watching here. But yeah, Vega is the new crypto on our eye. Vega, Spring Initiative right there, Ripple. Global group of strategic chosen backers includes Spring, Ripple, Hashed, NGC Ventures. You got Pantera Capital saying, in Vega, we see a project that has the potential to disrupt and transform financial landscape with decentralized margined products. The team's vision for the future of finance is a level playing field in which all people can participate. That vision is integral to the blockchain ethos and represents everything we are fighting to enact. Talking from Pantera Capital, Vega has an ambitious goal to design and implement a protocol for safe and non-custodial decentralized margin trading. With Vega's software, traders can operate and participate in peer-to-peer markets that guarantee open access, transparent rules, and freedom to innovate. Vega's decentralized nature eliminates the rent-seeking middlemen endemic to traditional capital markets and enables global access to financial tools. Vega is a layer 2 solution designed to avoid the performance and market fairness problems associated with decentralized markets built on layer 1 blockchains like Ethereum or Bitcoin. Right? So, dude, Vega, I'm pretty stoked for. I was, just deep diving and I found this one. Just deep diving, literally, just looking for all these ambiguous, these crazy cryptos, and then just seeing that Ripple connection and backed by Ripple and Ripple talking about them, that's huge. And they're still being followed by like Ripple representatives. So I'm digging what could possibly come out of Vega here. Big sleeper, dude. Right? Yeah, the first perpetual futures market is now live on Vega. This was launched in 2023, November 20th. Right? So not too long ago. So they're still active, right? They're still doing what they're doing, right? Their mainnet is live. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do here. You can stake it, I believe, right? Let's go to their ecosystem apps and tools. You got a desktop wallet. You got a mobile browser or web browser wallet. You got a block explorer here. Let's check out their block explorer. You got staking, stake Vega tokens and get rewarded, right? You got guides, you got data nodes, you got vesting, you got Vega World data around validator staking and rewards past and present. Yeah, pretty cool, dude. I'm digging what I'm seeing. And as you can see here, this is their explorer of the blocks right here and the types, how many orders per second, how many trades per second, orders and blocks, average block time. Right? Check out this, dude. The amount of Vega that's been staked is just about like almost half of the supply of Vega that has been staked. So there's a lot of people holding on to this crypto. And check out all these validators with the number of Vega that they have at their disposal. There's like it's really well like spread out too, all these validators. There's millions across all these validators, right? But they're all holding and staking. This is a large amount, dude. More than half of your supply. The circulating supply right now is 69 or 59 million, and 31 million of it is staked. Like, holy cow, dude. This thing could explode. This thing could freaking explode. What's up, SoFlow Digital? So yeah, Vega, I think, can be maybe part of the Blue Crew list. We'll put it up to vote. Let's see what people think about Vega. It might take some time for this one to break through the firmament of the Blue Crew list, but I mean, we've already been adding so many cryptos, and why not add one that's invested in by Ripple? We're trying to find the gems here, right? All right, let's get into some more news. Appreciate everybody tuning in. If you guys didn't check this out, I forgot to show this in our stream yesterday because we wanted to jump into Crypto Navigator's live stream. Shout out to Crypto Navigator if you guys don't know him. Dude's a G. He's got a great channel. But check this out, man. From a little sneak peek from Davos. Look at Lehman Beard and Brad Garlinghouse together right here. and look at what they say, dude. And look at Brad's body language of how he responds to this Hedera dude, right? Lehman Beard, right? Or Lehman Baird, however you say his freaking name, right? But check this out. Check the excitement for Brad as he responds to Lehman Baird, and then the kind of respect that they give to Algorand as well. So check this out.
This is another place where tribalism is not helpful to us. Right. And so if we can work together, Algorand just mentioned that they're going to work on this, we're going to work on this, and
we're going to make sure we start to talk about whether we can collaborate as well, so it's good.
Oh, wow, fantastic. Possibly. That's and we're going to talk about how we can collaborate with the things you were talking about for scam identification and dealing with it. I think that we can work together in a lot of ways as an industry.
Holy cow. Did you guys hear that? I hope you heard the volume is kind of bad. I can't wait for the real video to come out. But it looks like there's a collaboration brewing between Ripple and Hedera Hashgraph, guys. And this makes me super bullish on HBAR, considering that HBAR is under 10 cents. Right? HBAR is under freaking 10 cents. And they bring up Algorand, and that got Brad excited to say, hey, that, you know, and we're also going to collaborate on, you know, some things. And he's like, yeah, possibly, you know, with the things that you were saying earlier, we're going to work together on, and he's like going back to Brad. So these guys are in the same room together. They're at Davos. They're at the World Economic Forum. They're in the same rooms together. They're representing business blockchains, right? I mean, how many cryptos went to the World Economic Forum to begin with? You had Ripple, you had Hedera, and I guess some Algorand team were there. You had XLM there, right? But you're not seeing this interview with XLM, Ripple, and Hedera, right? It makes me wonder what the heck, you know, is going on with XLM. But hey, at the end of the day, they're chosen by IBM, and I'm sure they're going to do fine. I'm sure they're all going to collaborate. Once again, there's, as even Lehman Beard said here, maximalism and tribalism needs to be done, right? We're working together. We need to bring this, you know, this whole ecosystem together. Let's hear it again. Check this out.
This is another place where tribalism is not helpful to us. Right. And so
they're all holding the pet rock. They're all holding the pet rock. I hear you, Sniff.
This is another place where tribalism is not helpful to us. Right. And so
oh man, come on. Play this video. Come on. They don't want us to share this alpha again. They're like, oh crap.
We can work together. Algorand just mentioned that they're going to work on this, we're going to work on this, and we're going to make sure we start
talking about our collaboration together. Yes, let's go. Here we go. Let's try to see if we can get a full playthrough of this thing. Oh yeah, I remember I have to, in order for these videos to play, I got to kind of check out of this thing. Okay, here we go.
This is another place where tribalism is not helpful to us. Right. And so if we can work together, Algorand just mentioned that they're going to work on this, we're going to work on this, and we're going to make sure we start to talk about whether we can collaborate as well, so it's good. Oh wow, fantastic. Possibly. That's and we're going to talk about how we can collaborate with the things you were talking about for scam identification and dealing with it. I think that we can work together in a lot of ways as an industry.
Dude, this is so bullish for HBAR, by the way, though. Like, this is very, very bullish for HBAR. Like, Brad Garlinghouse, like, wanting to, like, come up in the conversation and go, like, hey, yeah, and we're also going to be, you know, collaborating on the things. And, you know, HBAR was trying to be professional. Yeah, possibly. Let's not break any NDAs here, Brad. I know you're excited to collaborate with us, but let's not break the NDAs just yet, Brad. Come on now. We know what the plan is. Gotta love it, dude. So bullish on HBAR with that convo right there, man. And F the WEF, FYI. Hey, man, we're riding on the coattails of the big money. If we want $200 trillion to come into the space, we want $300 trillion to be coming into the space and filling up our freaking pockets. You know, we got to be riding off the coattails of these rich, inhuman assholes. So it's just the reality of the situation. We all know that it's going to come down to commerce and business, right? And, you know, they're the big money, dude. We can only do so much with our money. We can only do so much. I am only making so much a year to even throw into crypto, right? But these guys are making billions and trillions to throw into this stuff. They manipulate this freaking market, guys. It is, you know, yes, there is a battle of the people. The fact that they don't even want us to hold one XRP, one HBAR. These two cryptos are either not talked about enough or, you know, they're getting like their balls busted or kicked down, and like everybody in crypto just doesn't like them because they're business cryptos and stuff. Their name rhymes with cruise. World Evil Forum controls all the money with their collective. Hey, it does, man. It does. But, you know, the reality of the situation is they already know what they got planned for the future and what they want to be doing. And I'm riding off their freaking coattails, dude. I'm investing in XRP, XLM, XDC, HBAR, because that's where the businesses are going. That's where the money is going. I want to be going where the money is going. I want to be going where the developers are going. That's, you know, that's the nature of this freaking game, you guys. That's the nature of this game, man. We're all here to try to see the promised land and get financially, you know, get financial freedom at the end of the day. All business all the time, for sure. For sure, Jess. Let's keep stacking our pennies. Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's keep doing it. Shout out to the Blue Crew. Shout out to the Green Giants. You know, and there's a bright future ahead without a doubt, like, because they don't even want us to own one XRP. So we can definitely have our impact on the future by owning these digital assets. And, you know, once the flips, you know, once regulatory clarity is around and the flip of the switch to utility era is through, man, we're going to be making our impact for sure. We are really going to pretend that the WEF isn't owned by people whose tribe names with the crews. I mean, hey, man, I only know so much, Sniff, and you're waking me up every single day, dude. Okay, let's go, Blue Crew. We're going to be successful. Totally, dude. I hope we all see the promised land at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, man, you know, everything ends in light, and light wins. Goodness wins, truth wins, no matter what. They know this. They try to delay the truth as much as they possibly can. But at the end of the day, you know, they try to make us fear death. They try to make us fear life as well. I'm not living in fear, man. Not living in fear. XRP Ledger operates on a DLT. Hedera Hashgraph uses a Hashgraph consensus algorithm. Any collaboration will require significant technical integration and compatibility. Hey, man, if they're talking, how come it can't be a business collaboration? Why does it have to be the tech intertwining with each other? It can't just be like both businesses and their initiatives, you know, collaborating on, you know, climate friendly type of stuff, or what they were just saying in their scam protection. And hey, man, you know, these guys are, if they're saying they're going to collaborate, then I'm excited for that. You know, whatever extent of a collaboration that they can get, it just, I like seeing real, recognizing real, right? Brad Garlinghouse, that was a big bullish sign for HBAR right there, with Brad Garlinghouse getting excited, going, and maybe our collaboration that we're going to be talking, that we've been talking about and stuff. And then you see him going, possibly, you know, that stuff that we were talking about with that you guys were talking about with scam protection and stuff like that. Yeah, why can't, dude, remember, XRP is a tool for payments. The greatest thing that XRP does is payments really, really well. Anything else could be built on top of that or collaborate on top of that, right? So HBAR is doing its own thing with mostly like supply chain and data analytics and stuff like that, right? How come there can't be a collaboration between that, right? Remember, it's not about like one ledger to rule them all, dude. This is like a global web of trust of a multi-headed freaking monster of ledgers here. Good luck. You take one down, or there's a bug in one of them, the others are going to be running the system anyway as well, right? Try jumping in front of the train and tell me if it's an illusion. I mean, I don't, if I jump in front of the train, dude, I will get killed, and then it will be hard to tell you if it's an illusion, because I'll be gone. I'll be probably in some other life, or my energy would just transfer over to some other reality, right? And then continue on from there. Life is but a dream, man. When you go to sleep, you know, you don't know that you're in the dream sometimes. And then sometimes you do get lucid dreaming, but it's only to like certain extents. And then you wake up in another reality, right? Everything's changing all the time. Yes, you'll be gone because you'll be dead. I'll be dead in this life. But if you're considering my physical body going away, death, then yeah, in the physical sense, in the physical perception of it, it looks like I am dead, right? It looks like I am dead, but the energy that I hold still exists, still lives. There's no death. There's only life and more life and more life. The death of the flesh is the first death. I mean, it's just transformation of the flesh, really. It's going from an active body to an inactive body, because the energy has left it. And the body is still there. It decomposes, it turns into dirt, turns into something else, right? The body is still there. So the body's death is not dying, right? Sniff doesn't realize the energy can never be destroyed. No, he knows, dude. He knows. Sniff's a smart dude. And once again, none of us know anything like outside of this moment right here. Like the future is bright and unpredictable. Like, what if we conquer death? What if we're like the one? What if like for thousands and thousands of years, all these humans like were dying, but we finally found a way to like have extended life or something like that? Who knows, man? Anything is possible. What if one of us reaches enlightenment right now and then we just completely break of this matrix of the prison of our bodies? If you view your body as a prison. Hope you become an angel. There we go. I hope everybody becomes an angel, man. I hope we all see the promised land, and I hope we all, you know, get to live very, very long, healthy lives. I heard spiritual entry calling me here. What's up, Zeno? How you doing? The only thing we really know is that XRP is 14. Yeah, exactly. Right now, the only thing we know in this moment is that XRP is at 55,034. And I got a feeling it's not going to be under $1 for very long. I think at the end of this year, at least, I don't see us going into 2025 with a sub-dollar XRP. That's just my opinion. We got an update from the Blue
There's
Castle,
tons of
by the
payment
way.
providers.
Let's check this out. Co-founder Sean Bennett defining our niche. Our mission is to provide financial services for all. That's the problem we're solving. Shout out to SHX and the SHX community out there. Yep, we're ready to check this out. It sounded like it was a little loud, so I'm just gonna be careful with my speaker here. Okay.
Is out there. I mean, Stripe is the big obvious one. Our niche is working in industries that have high compliance burdens. And a good sort of a rule of thumb is if there's some sort of buying restriction, age is a good one, such as alcohol, gaming, gambling. They have stricter regulations, and often there's KYC around the purchasing. So for them, as well as just sometimes a stigma around what those businesses do, they're unable to get banked or receive extra financial services like cash advances from the traditional players. Our mission is financial services for all. So that's the problem we're solving.
Damn. Putting the puzzle pieces together. SHX, the missing piece. Dude, don't let this guy's baby face fool you, man. Sean Bennett, freaking the king of the Blue Castle for sure. All right, let's keep going on with some more news. Much love to all of you, by the way, guys. I don't mean to, like, you know, if it feels like everything I say is like in disagreeing with you guys or anything like that, I hope it doesn't come off that way. I mean, dude, guys, we all hang out basically almost daily together on this stream, you know, so I just much love to all of y'all, and I appreciate y'all. I'm always grateful for you guys being here and tuning in and giving me your attention. I literally, and each other's attention, right? I mean, you guys are bringing up some good stuff in the chat for sure. And DAG is underpriced. DAG, basically everything is starting to look underpriced. Right, but the ones that didn't even have a relief rally at all, like an XRP, XLM, XDC, Aqua, you know, freaking DAG, like you were saying, XPX, HBAR, Algorand, like, dude, these cryptos are beasts. I can't wait for the blockchain builders report. By the way, it's going to be coming out Saturday from Apex Crypto. Make sure, you know, we're going to be on X doing a spaces, and I'm just going to be there to show some support to Apex as he's presenting the cryptos. I think it would be also great to get a visual of the Apex blockchain builders report, visual of all the, you know, all the cryptos and their active developers in the top 100. But I'm sure Apex is going to be doing a hell of a presentation, that is for sure, on spaces. When QNT gets back to $100, it's a buy. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Sounded like after death financial advice to me. That's funny. I'm not a death advisor. I'm not a post-life advisor either. Right. Just rolled some profit from SHX into Aqua earlier. Danny, nice, dude. I literally have all my devices on to get you more views. Dude, Jess, you rock, bro. Yeah, we're Shadow Ban Nation here, man. It's a Shadow Ban city, but it looks like we got a good amount of grays coming in today too, so even casinos need regulation. Exactly, dude. Shout out to everybody. All right, let's keep going on with the news though. But yeah, bullish stuff for HBAR. Possible Ripple and Hedera Hashgraph collaboration coming soon. Maybe already in the works for all we know. I love hearing that they brought up Algorand and that got like Brad pretty excited about it. I think Ripple and Algorand do have something going on already. I know Solana and them do. Let's see. The most closest thing to human in life is the pig turns in into a maggot and the maggots turn into a fly. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty crazy, dude. I'm buying Jasmy on the... Yeah, dude, Jasmy is so undervalued, my dude. We've been talking about, you know, the sub... If it's a sub a penny on Coinbase, especially if Coinbase kicks ass in this SEC case and it becomes like one of those the major apps for onboarding newcomers in the bull cycle, dude, Jasmy is going to kill it. A sub a penny Jasmy is very, very undervalued, without a doubt. All these sub a penny cryptos on Coinbase, it doesn't even matter whether they have substance or not, in my opinion. If we're going into a speculative bull cycle, these cryptos are going to draw a lot of speculation because this is going to be, Coinbase will be the #1 app that everybody will be able to use to go buy cryptos, right? And that means really good things for these sub a penny cryptos that are low caps, like a Jasmy, right? And there's some others out there, I'm sure. But yeah, good stuff. Good point there. All right. Let's keep going. Tranglo, our latest blog article, explores the latest trends in our industry from the rise of wearable payments to A2A transactions. We think these 5 will make a strong showing. What say you? Ripple payments, Ripple, hashtag ODL, hashtag XRP, and trends. Top 5 cross-border payments trends here. Let's just check it out from Tranglo, Ripple partner. We are a spirit having a human experience. Enjoy the ride, Blue Crew. It's beautiful. Birth, life, death, etc. Based on the speed of developments in the cross-border payment landscape in 2023, this looks like another year driven by innovative rather than outright new. But contactless payments is one of the trend. Buy now, pay later in business to business. Central bank digital currencies, account to account payments, and generative AI. They're saying, dude, I don't know if you guys were tuning into the Blue Castle, but there's this video series from NTT Data, which is funny because I got a feeling that they, like, if you see how I spell it out. So this is what they call themselves, right? NTT Data. But it's really like entity, right? Interesting little connection there with them. But they had this crazy series that they made about 4 to 5 years ago, you guys. And there's some crazy ass moments here. I would hate to play it because I think I would get copyright here. But let me just show you, like, yeah, I would recommend just checking out this whole playlist if you ever get the chance, guys. Because we just get copyright strike for playing it. But here's one of the, like, just the glimpses to it. I'll show you guys some freeze frames of it. But dude, this is like a HBO production from NTT Data, and R3 Corda shows up a lot in this. And this was like 4 or 5 years ago, right? And NTT Data collaborates with Ripple on Hyperledger Quilt, which is using the Interledger protocol, right? ILP, once again, the Internet of Value, the Internet of Payments, right? So let me show you what we got. Oh, and there's a bunch of circle symbolism as well, right? So anyways, check this out. Let's see if we can play this clip when she declares when the banking system is going to collapse. It's just very interesting stuff coming from NTT Data. Safe Haven. No, dude, yeah, we were just talking about Safe Haven yesterday, Zeno, and I shouted you out, my dude. We talked about SHA. I know of that crypto. I mean, it's been around for a long time, dude. That crypto's been around for a good bit, so I like that it's been able to survive like multiple bear and bull cycles. But yeah, VeChain ecosystem is definitely one to maybe take advantage of as well. I see what you're saying, dude. We took a look at it and shouted you out yesterday. Safe moon money. Safe haven money. I got me some safe haven money. All right, let's see if we can play this clip for you guys. All right.
Looks like our flagship office in Tokyo.
Yes, that is exactly what it is.
I'm sorry, who are you?
My name is Entity. I'm an artificial intelligence system. I bring you a message from the future.
What message?
I'm an artificial intelligence entity that's bringing you a message from the future. This was made 4 or 5 years ago, guys, from a big time tech company, right?
If you don't radically change the way you do things, your bank will disappear in 7 years and 120 days.
That's very specific number right there. Your bank will, if you don't drastically change what you're doing, your bank is going to disappear in 7 years and 120 days. They have a freaking countdown, dude. This came out 4 years ago is what it's saying. It came out on September 19th, 2019. If anybody wants to do the calculations for me, what is 7 years and 120 days from September 19th, 2019? What is the final date then? Right? If anybody wants to do that, because that would be fun to know. Because then we could do like our own little countdown here with what NTT data has been predicting. So they said, dude, this is before, the crazy stuff that went down in 2020 happened. This is September 19th. They were already foreshadowing what was going to be going down. This whole video series blows my freaking mind every time that I watch it. And there's major clues in it every freaking time. Right? So I'd be keeping an eye on this project, or, I would check out this playlist. We try to play it in the Blue Castle, but we get copyright hit really hard. And I'm probably going to get copyright for just playing this little bit of it. But yeah, if your bank doesn't listen to this again one more time.
And your bank will disappear in 7 years and 120 days.
Your bank will disappear in 7 years and 120 days.
7 years and 120 days.
I'm sorry, that can't be right. You can't be telling the truth.
I have not been programmed to lie. I have been programmed to reveal the awakening.
And we've been talking about the Coinbase circle closing. That's when we're going to know that it's a full circle. You got the USDC circle, and then literally this AI in the shape of a circle speaking to her, right? And then check out this sign that she looks at right here. Look at that. There's going to be it says right here, the quality is pretty crap. Let me see if I can get better quality for you guys here. Okay, look at this. United Nations decides no cash anymore. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me, dude? United Nations decides no cash anymore. And we've been saying that this 2020 period up to 2030 is about the transition from cash to digital, to going completely digital payments. And freaking it looks like regulations and United Nations are going to decide no cash anymore. Just all digital payments. Sorry, it's for cybersecurity's sake. Right? Like they bring up that there's going to be a cyber attack or a cyber virus that's going to happen. That's how it's the collapse is going to begin. This lady talking about how people are going to interact with robots more often than humans in the future, and how they're going to make payment that half of the payments stuff that's going to be happening, or most payments in the future, are going to be actually done by robots and AI. So there's going to be digital and human coexisting together, right? Okay. So then let me go to the second video here to show a little preview of how and all this stuff has like some big, like in the beginning of that video, the main character lady is sitting in a plane and she's trying to figure out how to save her bank, right? And this dude comes with a box saying, "Hey, your partner wanted me to give you this. He says it's time to wake up." I'm like, what the freaking hell? Is this a surrealist movie? Like, what the heck is going on? Right? Like, this stuff is weird. This stuff is like on the production level of like an HBO, and this is NTT data talking about the future. And they have a whole series. Not only this one's called The Awakening of the Banking Industry, but they have one, The Awakening of the Insurance Industry. They have one, The Awakening of Supply Chain Industry. right? And it's all these like pretty interesting level productions made back in like 4 or 5 years ago. But I think they were trying to give everybody a preview of what's to come, right? Like give you the warning, right? Transparency, right? Tell you right in front of your eyes, right? So check out this one with what happens. So in the future, your identity is the payment, right? Check this out.
Lesson. Cash will no longer exist in the future. People will pay with their own identity.
Cash will no longer exist in the future. People will pay with their own identity. And look at this. This is a self-service coffee machine place where you just walk up to it and you get your coffee or whatever food that you want, right? Food truck, like next level of food trucks without people serving it to you, right?
Tiny sensors will make it possible to look up the price of any product and update it in real time.
Look up the price of any product and update it in real time. Everything being real time, right? All that AR stuff, right? But anyways, check out this stuff too. So yeah, like advertising for you will be better than ever. Dude, check this out. This is in 2019, y'all. And what just came out recently, like a freaking funky version of it, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. Look at this. This freaking thing, the Vision Quest. Like, dude, this is such an antique product probably to these elites, man. All these like little freaking VR headset, AR headset type of stuff. Look at this in the video. What they're telling you it's going to look like in the future. Look at what this guy puts on. Look at that. It's like glasses, dude. This dude's like wearing glasses that are showing you the experience. Welcome to our VR experience in digital banking. Right? So then let's go to the beginning of the... They say like a big hack happens in the future, or some cyber crime ends up happening, right? And then a guy from Corda here, this dude from Corda, talks about digital banking, right? And the use of digital assets. They talk about cryptocurrencies in here, that everything will be cryptocurrencies, or in the future that cryptocurrencies will be running all the payments in the future, right? Let's see if it's in the Awakening episode here. Trying to find all the good bits of this. See, I do recommend checking this out though. All right, so check this out. Look at this clip here.
Today at exactly 40:02, a cyber threat organization carried out a major attack on Today at exactly 40:02, a cyber threat organization carried out a major attack on one of the leading banks in Asia. Millions of exabytes with financial data are
checkerboard patterns. They love their checkerboard patterns.
Reported to have been stolen.
Millions of people's data has been stolen.
Excuse me. News are just coming in. The malware seems to be spreading.
The malware seems to be spreading, a cyber virus, right? This is in 2019. This is before the other virus that happened in 2020, right?
A further 86 banks are believed to be affected. The attack is spreading all over the
86 banks are believed to be affected. The attack is spreading all over the place, and then bam, a blackout. Right? The freaking cutoff of the system. Right?
That could never happen.
But it will, Ruth.
Oh, but it will, Ruth. And this is called The Awakening, this episode. But it will, Ruth. That can't happen. Oh, but it will, Ruth. The freaking AI.
The entire financial world will be put to the test on that day.
The entire financial world will be put to the test on that day.
But in the end, it will serve to reinforce it.
But in the end, it will serve to reinforce it. Interesting.
Ultimately, companies will understand that cybersecurity is everything.
Cybersecurity is everything.
The bank must become the definitive keeper. Look at this commercial, which came out a few months after the cyber crack.
When the time comes,
So after the cyber crack, a new commercial comes out.
all your passwords are stored in a single place and protected by blockchain technology, because your transactions in crypto assets deserve to be safer.
Oh my gosh. And look at what logo that is. That's the Chainlink freaking logo, y'all. That's the hexagon Chainlink logo, that blue freaking Chainlink logo. Look at that. And saying all your passwords, all your data, everything on the blockchain, right? Once again, crypto assets, blockchain. What did she say? A few months after the event. So a few months after this cyber crime, a commercial is going to come out.
Out a few months after the cyber crack.
When the time comes, all your passwords are stored in a single place and protected by blockchain technology, because your transactions in crypto assets deserve to be safer.
So, cryptocurrency does have a future then?
Of course, Ruth.
Of course it does, Ruth. Of course cryptocurrency does have a future, Ruth.
But when we talk about crypto assets, we are talking about much more than just cryptocurrency. There are other financial assets to consider, such as smart contracts or crypto properties.
Smart contracts, crypto properties, digital assets,
Taken
not just only as a currency.
advantage of the new data management options, many companies will develop their own currency. And although the input and output will continue to be in dollars, euros, or yens, most microtransactions will be in cryptocurrency.
Woo! So even though still in the future, the in and outs are gonna still be in dollars, euros, and yen, microtransactions are gonna be going through cryptocurrency. And what is the project that has been talking about microtransactions since day one? Interledger Protocol, XRP. We're not even in the era of microtransactions whatsoever, guys. We're not even in the era of this cyber attack that supposedly happens and freaking destroys banks and stuff like that. And, you know, the system as we know it, to have us flip the switch over to a blockchain system, right? None of this shit has gone down yet. None of it. I mean, is this blowing your mind? I hope so, guys. I hope this is blowing your mind. Like all this stuff that came out in 2019, right? Did anybody figure out a date, by the way? Did anybody freaking figure out the date? What is 7 years and 200, or what was it? 120 days. 7 years and 120 days from September 19th, 2019. Can somebody please crunch those numbers? 7 years would be up to, okay, so what's 120 days from September 19th? And then we just add 7 years to 2019. So it would be in 2026, right? And then what's 120 days from then? In January? In February? Somewhere around there? Hey, G, what's up, Rexy? Hey, G, I don't know if you remember me. Good to see you back streaming. Hope you are recovering from the incident. God bless you, brother. Oh, dude, yeah, I mean, that was like over a year ago now, but yeah, I've been recovering well, man. And I mean, hey, we're doing our thing, dude. We've been, we're saving up for the car. You know, we live on our own. We're working 3 jobs. We're enjoying life though, man. We're having a good time and hanging out with the Blue Crew here. Hey, Ruth, let me show you my crypto. Yeah. How is Chainlink doing? Yeah, how is Chainlink doing? Chainlink did pretty well from the, you know, when we were being tigers on it. It's just having a retracement now. But we were talking about Chainlink sub $10, man. We were talking about Chainlink as undervalued at 5, 7, sub $10. Set up a nice little landing pad there. Who knows what the retracement will look like, but I'm definitely bullish on this freaking thing. Definitely bullish on this in the future for sure. Link is in the crapper today. Link's in the dumpster, dude. We got to jump in. We're doing some dumpster diving pretty soon. I mean, I got a feeling it's going to go sub $10 again. And the moment it goes just under $10 or close to it, I'm definitely entering on Chainlink there. I hope it finds support at previous levels of resistance. That would be very bullish. Don't jinx it, G. I mean, dude, hey, this AI said that they can't lie, right? This AI literally said they can't lie. So, but once again, it looks like cryptocurrency has a future, right? And most transactions going through cryptocurrency. Let's see what else we got. But that's really all I want.
This will affect the prices of goods and services, accounting and taxes, as well as payment systems and transactions.
Payment systems and transactions. The number one thing is payments.
The revolution will be complete.
But the revolution will be complete. So I recommend checking out this playlist, you guys, and the other ones of the awakening of the this one's the awakening of the banking industry from them. And if you guys don't know who NTT Data is, here, let me show you some info from, like, they're nothing to sleep on, man. So check out this. Right? Ready for a blockchain revolution from NTT Data. Right here talking about, and they just said the revolution will be complete in that video. Right? Ready for the blockchain revolution? Gartner says blockchain business value add will grow slightly over 360 billion by 2026, then surge to $3.1 trillion by 2030. Blockchain has been the #1 search term for Gartner.com since January of 2017. Is blockchain right for your business? A single version of truth, secure transfer of value, disintermediation of trust, increased transparency, cost savings. With blockchain, your enterprise can enable secure, authenticated transactions, streamline processes, and improve efficiency and process transparency, reduce operational costs and risks due to single points of failure. And then check out this. NTT Data can help. As an early adopter of blockchain, NTT Data has the expertise to help your organization determine if blockchain is right for you. Recognized as leader in enterprise blockchain services by Avasant Radar View report in 2018. Established blockchain consortium with members representing various industries, including insurance, logistics, and import and export trade. And then look at this. Founding member of the Hyperledger project is NTT Data, which promotes blockchain technology for enterprise use. Contributor to the Hyperledger Quilt with Interledger Protocol. And look at the Ripple logo right there. Right? Member of blockchain-focused consortiums such as the Enterprise Ethereum Alliance, R3 Corda, and Ripple. Woo! Gotta love it, man. Got to love it, dude. We don't stop the grind over here, man. I'll keep trying if you guys keep trying, that's for sure. All right. But yeah, if anybody has found out the date, that would be awesome to find out the date from September 19th, 2019. What is 7 years, 120 days from then? Please let me know. That would be beautiful. But yeah, what a trippy playlist, man. It's like a freaking HBO production. But anyways, let's keep going on with some more news. Shout out to everybody. And then we'll go jump into the charts as well. Definitely the news is important to keep up with. We got Hyperledger Foundation, which we just heard NTT Data was a contributor to. February 8th, join Hyperledger and DSR Corporation for decentralized identity interoperability connecting Besu, Cardano, and OnCreds and Checked. This is where it still keeps me bullish with Cardano, man. It's the community. I don't really like the way that it's represented per se, but the community is strong with Cardano and ADA. And ADA under $1 is probably undervalued, man. If this thing continues to dip and it goes to like the 30 cents or 45 cent range, let's see where it could go. Yeah, if it starts hitting into the 40 cent ranges, I'm going to probably start dollar cost averaging into some Cardano. Hell, man, maybe we get lucky and get a 29 cent Cardano. You know, definitely going to, start acquiring more ADA if we get deeper and deeper into the reds with it. Very bullish on seeing that they're still active within the Hyperledger community. We got Swift talking about central bank digital currencies are being actively explored by over 130 countries worldwide. What does this mean for future forms of value? Speaking at the WEF alongside Cecilia Skingsley, head of the BIS Org Innovation Hub, Swift CEO, right, stressing the importance of interoperability to avoid digital islands, right? Bridges, connecting, all that stuff. That wasn't what Swift's thing was back in the day, but now they know that, hey man, we have no freaking choice in the matter, man. Interoperability is the thing. Ripple, XRP Ledger, let's go. There are going to be more ways of moving money in the future, not fewer, and people will want more choice, not less. We're responsibly innovating together with the financial community to ensure interconnection and mitigate the effects of excuse me. Mitigate the risk of fragmentation. Find out more about our CBDC interlinking experiments. I like that they say interlinking because of their partnership with Chainlink, right, for Swift. Brad Garlinghouse saying in the U.S. crypto is spending more time in the judicial process to get clarity, while other biggest financial centers in the world are actively codifying rules. Most players in the industry want to follow the rules, but you'll never hear Chair Gensler acknowledge that. Let's see what Brad Garlinghouse is saying over here in his freaking nice long jacket over at Davos here. Here we go. Guys, and once again, if you guys appreciate this type of content, I appreciate it, and I'm grateful if you're hitting the likes or just viewing or doing what you do. Appreciate you.
Welcome back. Take a look at crypto prices this morning, down across the board. The price of Bitcoin falling over 8% in the last week after the Securities and Exchange Commission approved spot Bitcoin ETFs for U.S. public trading last Thursday. Bitcoin ETFs pulling in nearly $900 million in just the first 3 days of trading. We're even higher than that today. Joining me right now here at the World Economic Forum in Davos is the CEO of Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse. Brad, great to see you.
Great to see you.
Thank you so much for being here. I want to get your take on the impact of this ETF approval. What have you seen?
Well, I think it's a very big deal, in large part because I think it's further validation from institutions and even in this case a government entity where the crypto has been on kind of the outskirts, I think, and increasingly you're seeing that come into the mainstream. And so I think it's a validation. I think it's further indication of more institutions coming into the crypto asset market.
And Ripple enables global financial institutions. Take us through that. How?
So Ripple at its core, we sell blockchain technologies and solutions to enterprises. We focus primarily on financial institutions. We started with a payments solution to settle cross-border settlement for banks, for PSPs. Typically, cross-border payments have been slow. They've been expensive. Using these technologies, we can dramatically reduce the cost and increase the speed and efficiency.
And now you're seeing financial services institutions try to get their own strategy with regard to blockchain underway. How has that changed the dynamic for Ripple?
Well, I think anytime you have a new technology, it's nascent, and although crypto's kind of been around for 10 or almost 12 years, let's say, it's still new. And I think you have a lot of large organizations, even JP Morgan, despite Jamie Dimon's comments about how he thinks about crypto, they're investing heavily in blockchain technologies. Now, that being said, I think in order for blockchain to thrive and for the largest population to benefit from these technologies, you can't have insular closed networks. Like
I love, by the way, that they're not showing the price of XRP on this. They're showing Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. That's hilarious, man.
The whole point, it's kind of like the internet. The internet opened up networks. You had AOL and CompuServe and Prodigy. Along comes the internet to create interoperability. Crypto does that and can do that across many banks and to provide dramatic improvements to how we think about money movement and really any transaction.
And with any new technology, I question whether or not those writing the laws around the regulation framework really understand the technology. Now, recently, you called the Securities and Exchange Commission Chairman Gary Gensler a, quote, political liability to the United States. You said he's acting in the interests of citizenry or the long-term growth of the economy, that he's not acting on behalf of customers and users. Tell us more.
Well, look, I think Gary Gensler has prioritized hiring more lawyers to litigate the industry. And this is often described as, or kind of regulation through enforcement. If we just took the time to codify rules of the road, most of the industry in crypto wants to follow the rules of the road. Countries around the world have leaned in. Even the European Union, 27 countries in the European Union have come together to create a construct for how crypto should be regulated. In the United States, we haven't done this work. I jokingly suggested maybe what we should just do is type into ChatGPT, how should the U.S. That's more than the U.S. SEC has done. And it's frustrating. And I think even, I guess, yesterday there was a court hearing between Coinbase and the SEC. And the judicial system continues to slap down the SEC because they're overreaching. They're overstepping what the laws say. It's the reason why they lost the case against Ripple. It's the reason why they lost the case against Grayscale. It's the reason why they were dragged kicking and screaming to have an ETF. Thus, as I was quoted, I think Gary Gensler hasn't been acting. He's been acting on almost his own agenda, not the people's agenda in the United States. I wish I had a clear answer to that. I think these are technologies that are here to stay. And the ETF approval is, I think, further indication of that. It's just frustrating that we're spending so much time in the judicial process to get clarity when we could do that, as many other countries like Japan, the UK, the UAE, Switzerland, here in Switzerland. These are not small economies. They're doing the work to provide that clarity. And in the U.S., I think it's become a political agenda, not a policy agenda.
From someone who's studied this as many years as you have, what would be the proper framework on a regulatory environment that needs to be in place?
Well, I think the number one thing I think about is not about regulating the technology. It's about regulating the outcomes and the activity. Just because we have new technologies, we should still care about things like KYC, know your customer. We should still care about anti-money laundering, AML. Those are principles that are, I think, sacrosanct. I think the U.S. SEC has been trying to expand their remit to say, well, this new market, a $1.7 trillion market of crypto assets, is going to be under the remit of the SEC in the United States. The law does not support that. The CFTC is a much more natural regulator. And, things people will say, well, what about FTX? And, ironically, Gary Gensler was meeting with Sam Bankman-Fried repeatedly. FTX isn't about a crypto fraud. FTX is about a fraud. It happens to have been crypto, and it definitely was a self-inflicted wound for the industry. But one of the reasons I'm excited for what is ahead in 2024 is the headwinds of these self-inflicted wounds have largely abated.
Are you clear on who the regulators are? Because it seems like there are still questions, SEC, CFTC, or maybe everybody.
Well, in the U.S., there's still confusion, for sure. Outside of the U.S., and the reason why Ripple has continued to grow very quickly outside the U.S., 95% of our customers are non-U.S. financial institutions. 75% of our hiring last year was outside the United States because of this. But yet, if you go back to the earliest days of the internet, the U.S. did the work and provided clarity of how the internet would be regulated. And the internet today is, on a geopolitical basis, has benefited the United States more than any other country.
It's a great point. I want to get your take on what the CEO of Circle said. He says he sees a strong chance that the U.S. passes laws for stablecoin issues this year. Brad, tell us about the stablecoin and the potential looming regulation there.
So I think the regulation there is appropriate. I think it is the priority on Capitol Hill. I've spent a bunch of time in Washington, D.C. The U.S. Treasury, stablecoins, 95+% of the market of stablecoins is the U.S. dollar stablecoin. You have Tether, you have USDC. And I think the U.S. Treasury wants to see that those laws passed, and I think they will be pushing Congress to act. And I think that's good. That's forward progress. There are new dynamics of what stablecoins mean to financials kind of settlement. And so I think the CEO, Jeremy Allaire of Circle, is correct that that'll probably happen in the first half of this year.
Piece in the Journal this morning on how China's crypto traders are evading.
So he said first half of this year we're going to get U.S. Stablecoin clarity or regulations in the first half of this year. That could be huge. I wonder how that's going to affect Tether, though. But we'll see.
The rules there. They write this: the success of the country's crypto traders in evading the rules shows how difficult it will be for regulators across the world, including the United States, to actually police this industry. Your reaction?
I think there are elements of that with any new technology. There's obviously the Great Firewall of China is something that has people have sought to circumvent, evade within China for probably a decade or two. I think, again, if you think about the activities that these technologies enable, KYC still matters. AML still matters. And ultimately, today, there are the off-ramps through typically exchanges like Coinbase that are very good actors, where I think you are able to enforce these kinds of regulations. And that's part of the self-inflicted wound of a settlement with Binance, the largest exchange in the world with the U.S. government, I think a few months ago.
Well, that settlement you just referred to, congratulations to you and to Grayscale. What does this mean for you in terms of new business opportunities now that that's behind?
Look, Ripple really thrived under the scrutiny of the SEC, but outside the United States. My hope is that now that there is at least clarity for Ripple that XRP is not a security, that opens up the U.S. market a little bit. The challenge, of course, is you still have U.S. regulators who are pretty hostile, right? The SEC continues their litigation, enforcement through litigation, and even the OCC has been pretty negative about crypto. My view is this is a technology, this is an asset class that is here to stay. We need to embrace it and understand that. And I think ultimately the U.S. typically gets it right. It just has taken a little while.
So what's the pushback for Jamie Dimon, who was on the program last week saying, look who's using crypto, terrorists, look who's using sex traffickers.
My reaction to that is terrorists and sex traffickers use cash. If you look on a percentage basis, I'm not trying to say that any new technology, bad actors can use any new tool. Bad actors will use AI. Bad actors will use crypto. I think there are a lot of very good actors in crypto who are doing the right thing. Ripple only works with regulated financial institutions. You can't have anonymous transactions using Ripple's technology. So, some of those things I think are good political talking points. They're not reality.
Yeah, well said. Brad, great to have you this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Brad. Welcome back.
All right. Good stuff coming out from Brad. Always good keeping up with what they're saying. I mean, a lot of good points there. And, we just saw earlier, they're transitioning away from cash. Fully digital. I like that he said Coinbase was a good actor, though. That means Coinbase may be here to stay and be one of those ones that is promoting, more the masses for mass adoption, right? It's going to be one of those main platforms and apps to use. They love their special numbers. They do, man. They do. So it looks like Legendary crunched up the numbers and he said it'll be Sunday, January 17th, 2027. I mean, some people are saying, but you got to include this calendar and that calendar. We know somewhere in the first 2 months, it looks like the first 2 months of 2027, something's going to be going down. Something is going to be going down for sure. Yeah, we need that Coinbase decision. We definitely need that Coinbase decision. That's going to open up a lot of stuff, man. Yeah, it's funny that this Coinbase and Ripple stuff is like in tandem. And remember, we saw Coinbase front row and center at that last Ripple swell. Yalla Habibi. What's up, man? How you doing, dude? Carcinio. Lazy graphics department and LTC. Yeah, I know, dude. Jesus, what are they doing putting it's funny that they don't put XRP there, and literally Brad had to say XRP out there, right? But of course, hush hush. We gotta just not talk about it. Keep it at 50 cents. Make people impatient with it. Make people keep selling their position off of it because it's not booming. Just keep playing mind games. But he seems really bullish this year in 2024 for the U.S. opening up at least a little bit in terms of business coming in for XRP, man. So that's really exciting. I'm excited to see where XRP could go, even with a little bit of what's going down, and especially after this whole case is resolved, man. Damn, we need a Coinbase win. And it looks like, dude, Brad feels pretty confident that Coinbase is going to win, man. He's saying they're really good actors, right? So that's going to, and not actors in the way that they're Sam Bankman-Fried FTX actors. You know what I'm saying? XRP behind the curtain, rip that curtain off 2024. Exactly, my dude. He should probably say good players in this, not good actors, because then it just gets people confused. Took 2 weeks. But yeah, I'm excited to, hey, let's just keep that date in mind though. 1/17/2027 as the date that the banking system completely collapses. So, that's not too good for the DJT people out there who are hoping he's going to be president this coming around, and then he's going to end up having a collapse during his term. It looks like a banking collapse during his term, and a cyber virus. Dude, poor dude just gets viruses during his terms. It just sucks, man. poor guy can't catch a break, man. Futures can be nice. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, just 4x my trading account. Well, one of them. Yeah, I mean, dude, doing futures towards the downside with selling pressure, I mean, it's definitely coming through for me with Bitcoin, but not coming through with me with XLM. I did one short on BTC and doing one long on XLM. And my XLM one, dude, I'm digging myself out of a hole on that one, dude. That one's hurting me right now, but I'm just keeping the faith. Just keeping the faith. Hopefully we get a recovery in the weekend, man. That would be nice. But anyways, let's go into the charts now, you guys. Once again, you've been warned 4 years ago. United Nations decides no cash anymore. Technically getting closer to 5 years now. All right, so let's jump into the greedy greens and the deep reds. You guys, shout out to all of y'all. So the greedy greens, man, cryptos that maybe still have some retracement to come. You know, hey, I hate to say it with SHX. I love SHX. I'm going to be, and once again, all this stuff with the greedy greens and the deep reds, guys, is Tradle portfolio talk. This isn't talk about our long-term portfolios here, right? SHX is part of my long-term hodl portfolio. If I had any SHX that was in the Tradle portfolio, this may be a good time of trading and, you know, just doing some shorts on this thing. But that's just my opinion. I could be totally wrong. I am always wrong. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a pro trader. And I'll never tell you what to do. But in the greedy greens, it's looking like SHX is one of them, right? Elastos, maybe we get a retracement back down to the $2 range for Elastos. So that could be a greedy green as well. We're getting a little bit of a retracement coming here with XPX. Maybe we see 0006. XPX, we saw it at a low of 0005. So maybe we see 0006 as a new floor and then get ready, man. But I'm loading up under 0008, under 001. I'm loading up on some XPX for sure. That's also, like, it's not only a greedy green, it's more of a deep red. That is for sure. And let's go into the deep reds now. The greedy greens are over with. Solana could be a greedy green as well to start shorting as well. But yeah, deep reds, dude, we were riding that high with XDB. I was seeing XDB at 000600. I was like, oh man, it has begun. The journey has begun. And then, damn, we get a retracement back down to the 0005 range. But I like it here. If we've already saw what the potential here for XDB could be, maybe it's getting ready to hit a new low, create a higher low, and then get ready for some newer highs. So I'm excited to see where XDB could go as a deep red. Corium, I'll be smashing buy button on Corium at 19 cents. You know, this is a deep red still, even at around this price range. This is a good deep red. Corium with the super low supply deserves to be above $1. I think in its future and what it's been developing. So we're going to keep an eye out on what's going on here with Corium. Another deep red, XX Network under 10 cents is a buy or a smash in my opinion. Algorand under 20 cents. Now with the collaboration of HBAR being announced during this retracement period. You know, there's still a lot of good cryptos out there. DAG at 5 cents, Electronium under a penny, Aqua in the 0006 range. If XTZ goes under $1 again, we'll be smashing on that. IOTA, HBAR. Nobody talks about IOTA, by the way. Nobody talks about IOTA at all. Nobody talks about Casper. Casper's a sleeping giant. It's just been going sideways forever, that freaking crypto. My lord. Doesn't even know what a bull cycle is like. We're saying 55% no to Vega for right now, unfortunately. But hey, man, I'm bullish on Vega. I'll definitely be keeping you guys updated on what's going on with it, but I definitely think there's some substance there compared to some other cryptos that we already have on the Blue Crew list. I think there's some substance there, man. Like, not every crypto here on the Blue Crew list has Ripple invested in them. You know what I'm saying? Not every crypto on this Blue Crew list has Ripple invested in them, and I think we should definitely try to have as many cryptos that Ripple is invested in on this list. I mean, that's just my opinion, but the Blue Crew ultimately decides what's on this list. But anyways, let's go into our GDLT token giveaway, guys. I think we're doing what, 8 GDLT token giveaway today. So shout out to the Blue Crew. If you guys don't have a GDLT token Trustline, you got to have a Shaman wallet. And you know, we got the Trustline right below here in the description below. RNDR is doing well today. Let's check out Render. We'll put that up in the Blue Crew, in the Blue Castle as up to vote. We downvoted Render recently, but maybe people will come back around on Render. I mean, Render has the potential to be a triple-digit crypto, man. This one does have a lot of hype going on for it right now. It had a really nice retracement period, I think. Let's check out the chart for Render really quick before we go into our giveaway. We got to check out the chart. We just got to. most can't get IOTA. Yeah, it's really hard to get IOTA. It's really hard to get a lot of these kind of value cryptos, man. I mean, it was hard to get Quant at one point. It was really hard to get Quant, and it was at like $5. So, you know, not being on a major exchange, sometimes it's a turnoff, but sometimes you're just taking advantage of the value before it starts really moving on up, before these major listings. But RNDR, which is now Render, right? It's moving from RNDR to completely being named Render, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, dude, you had your relief rally with Render. It was a beautiful relief rally. Could be sad days coming ahead. So let's go from the high from the previous bull cycle to the low here for Render. As you can see, we hit the around the 61.8 golden pocket retrace zone, right? We got the nice relief rally all the way up to the top right there, going from 41 cent Render all the way up to, dude, you got a 10 freaking X out of Render in a relief rally, dude. In a freaking relief rally, you got a 10x out of Render, right? Let's say it comes back down to test previous resistances. It would probably be around this range at 250. Somewhere in, once it starts entering the $3 to $2 range, man, that is going to be some good accumulation, in my opinion, right around here. I'll draw it out. Right around here, I got a feeling is where it's going to stop dumping. Right here. And it'll just maybe go sideways for a good long bit and start getting ready for its next leg up, and then join in on the bull cycle and just blow freaking minds away, right? If it gets worse than that, because this is a low cap crypto after all, we could go back down to the 121 range, right? That's our ultimate zone right there, where you do see people have already started buying up at around those ranges and buying up strong, right? So we could see the 130 range again for Render. It's just getting mentally prepared, guys. Like, once again, if you're entering on Render here, you're possibly chasing a pump at this point. A lot of crypto did really well from 2023 up to now, right? And Render is one of those cryptos. And the beginning, the first half of 2024 could be brutal. And then as we get closer to the end of the year, we start getting a pivot and then bull cycle in 2025. I mean, this is what it's looking like to me. I understand Bitcoin halving is happening this year. I understand a lot of stuff has happened. Bitcoin ETF. So if it's a short-term retracement toward the downside, then I expect maybe $2.50, $1 or $2.50 Render. And then if we're getting bull cycle continuing with Bitcoin, then that's the bull cycle continuing for the rest of the market as well. What's going on here in the chat? Shout out to everybody. So VPN and BitTrue is worth it for sure. Stellar is going to 10 cents. Oh, please don't say that, dude. More monkey business. Are you the new freaking Darcy, dude? Well, Darcy has been saying, and I got a feeling Darcy is going to come out of nowhere. If 10 cent XRP were to happen, Darcy is going to be coming in, because we haven't seen Darcy in a bit, man. And shout out to you, Darcy. We miss you, dude. You know, he's been saying 10 cent XRP for the longest time. So I'm sure when that day comes, he's going to be coming in and going, saying, I told y'all. I told you so. I told y'all. You guys should have known. By the way, shout out from R3 coming in, shortlisted as a FinTech Awards, Business Awards in the UK. R3's flagship platform, Corda, has supported many major DLT initiatives that are already shaping the future of regulated finance and digital markets. Dude, Corda is such a damn sleeper, dude. Nobody talks, like, there's a lot of talk about Ripple. There's a lot of talk. And, like, we don't get any talk about R3 whatsoever and what they're building and the behemoth that they are with Corda, dude. Like, Corda is going to melt freaking faces, and XRP being a part of it, XTC being a part of it. Gotta love it. We got Ripple partner Volante Technologies. Our latest report reveals a surge in faster payments and payments modernization among U.S. mid-tier banks. 78% now view instant payments as essential, plus a 50% rise in PAAS adoption. So you gotta love what they're doing out there. All right. Let's jump into the giveaway now, guys. Appreciate y'all. Guys, we have so many cryptos on our Blue Crew list. If you're just tuning in now, let me tell you what they're all at. Please pay attention, because I'm thinking of one of these cryptos. on the Blue Crew list. Let me get my pen and my pad. Let me tell you the list, and then we can do the giveaway. Here we go. All right. I am thinking of one crypto on the Blue Crew list. We have, and you guys can start guessing as I'm going down the line. How about that? You guys can start guessing right away. I'm thinking of one crypto. I've written it down. We got Bitcoin, Solana, XRP, ADA, Avalanche, Chainlink, Atom, XLM, Near Protocol, Filecoin, HBAR, VeChain, Algo, QNT, XTZ, HNT, FLR, XDC, IOTA, Ocean, Casper, AGIX, Jasmy, DAG, SGB, Energy Web Token, Cody, Band, Solo, Elastos, Electronium, Kin, CSC, Dragon Chain, XDB, XX Network, XPX, ZA, Velo, SHX, Flix, GBEX, Evernode, Star Token, or Dogstar, Corium, Anchor, Aqua, and going back up to the top again. No, let me check out. Okay, we already went through the list. Let me see what you guys are guessing here. Let's see who guessed it. I'm sure somebody got it right away. All right, you guys already started guessing. Good. Okay, no. Oh, I think we got our winner. Let me just make sure it was him. Let me make sure it was him, dude. And remember, we have the trash cheat code. But yeah, dude, Danny, congratulations, man. Congratulations, Danny. You won. It's Aqua token. It was Aqua. Digital Orgy, we're just a little late. Danny guessed it first. Here we go. Let's see if the camera shows it. There you go. Aqua. The beautiful Aqua token. So undervalued. So undervalued, man. Sarah airdrop. Yeah, I'm excited for Pulsara airdrop with Corium for sure. But yeah, congratulations. A Gray won it today, guys. A Gray won it. So you can decide to take it or roll it over to the next stream and we make it a 9 GDLT token giveaway. Let me know what you're thinking. Do you have a Sum wallet? Do you have a Shaman wallet or whatever? Do you have the GDLT token Trustline? Or do you want to roll it over? He's rolling it over because you know what? Danny is a cool Gray like that, dude. Danny is a freaking cool Gray like that because he's going to keep trying if we keep trying.
I'm going to keep trying if you guys keep trying. Let's keep rocking and rolling, man.
I mean, man, we found some amazing shit out there today. I mean, the kind of shit I didn't think you could find in the trash, you know?
Yep. We're just sitting on our pile of trash here, and it's getting trashier and trashier the more red days that end up coming, man. And that's when the Tigers do their thing, dude. That's when we start pouncing on beautiful, beautiful opportunities. Shout out to everybody. Thank you, Danny, for rolling it over, and thank you for the support, everybody. We got close to 40 likes for the stream. I am so grateful. Thank you so much. And for anybody who's tuning in later, thank you as well. Every bit of support helps, guys. You're helping break through the shadow ban firmament that is on this channel and making it more public, more viewable by Grays, more Blue Crew, more Green Giants. It's a beautiful thing, and I hope you guys have a beautiful day. I'll see you guys in the Blue Castle. It's our 24/7 live stream that we have going on this channel. If you guys want to talk, hang out with the Blue Crew, have an after party there, I'll see you guys there. I'll drop the link in the chat as we're tuning out here. Thank you, Blue Crew. Thank you, Green Giants. Thank you, Ledger Citizens. The future is distributed ledger technology, and the future is bright. Our future is bright. We got the eye of the tiger, and we keep it crypto. I'll see you guys in the Blue Castle. Much love. Adios.
Look at the moon.
Oh my god, this is definitely not normal.
This is Phase Ed